Hey guys, this is CoolDude108. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're back with another Star Wars What If, and today's What If is going to be, what if Order 66 activated every order? Now, let's say that when Palpatine says the words,
Execute Order 66.
This activates every single order. The clones begin to feel a headache. They are confused. They're receiving every order out of the 150 contingency orders, and they are confused. Eventually, the stress and confusion causes the entire Grand Army of the Republic to collapse unconscious. The Jedi are incredibly confused as to why the clones have just collapsed. So they leave their battles and transport the entire Grand Army of the Republic to Kamino. And Kamino was total chaos. The Jedi ordered the Kaminoans to figure out why the clones have collapsed and what caused this. And the Kaminoans do just that. They do some investigating and learn that the Order 66 is responsible for this, and that the activation of Order 66 caused a malfunction. That every order out of the 150 contingency grand orders of the Republic have been activated, and the stress caused the clones to fall unconscious. And the inhibitor chips are now causing the clones to die, so they are going to be removed from the clones. As for Anakin, as he's marching up the stairs to the Jedi Temple, the clones fall unconscious, and Anakin is incredibly confused and angry. He may be turned to the dark side, but he still cares about his men. He goes back to Palpatine's office and asks what has happened. Palpatine is incredibly confused as to why the clones have collapsed. However, he gets a call from the Kaminoans explaining the inhibitor chips have caused the clones to fall unconscious. Palpatine decides that he must use the substitute army for Order 66. So he calls the Separatist Council and orders them to send the entire droid army to the Jedi Temple. And Anakin will lead the droids into the purge. Anakin would explore the temple and kill younglings, and it would be very successful. The Senate were incredibly confused. They didn't know why the Grand Army of the Republic had collapsed, as now without an army, they cannot defend themselves against the Separatists. Palpatine twists the tale and explains that the Jedi were responsible for knocking the clones unconscious. This is a complete lie, however, in the eyes of the Senate, they believe Palpatine. And after Anakin completes Order 66, he goes to Mustafar and kills the Separatist Council just like he did in the original timeline. Anakin taps into the dark side and kills every single member. In this new timeline, Anakin would not burn on Mustafar, as Obi-Wan was not on Mustafar, and Anakin would not be placed in a Darth Vader suit. Anakin would go back to Palpatine and explain that he has killed the Separatists, and Palpatine is proud of him. However, as the two are talking, the Jedi survivors of Order 66 march in to face Palpatine. Palpatine moves in a blur, quickly killing some Jedi, and he would then engage with other Jedi in a ferocious duel. He faces off against some of the surviving Order 66 members and taps into his raw dark side abilities. However, it is not enough to defeat the Jedi, as they are overwhelmed and completely caught off guard. Palpatine's winning this fight, and the Jedi can't keep up with Palpatine's immense speed and pressure. Anakin would engage against Yoda in a ferocious duel. Yoda's strength was starting to overwhelm Anakin. However, Anakin, he tapped into the dark side. He used his power to kill Yoda. From here, Anakin goes to the hospital to see that Padme has given birth. Anakin would begin training Luke and Leia in the dark side. They were incredibly powerful under these teachings. Padme would hate Anakin. She'd hated what he'd become and what he had done. However, she knew there was nothing she could do to turn Anakin back to the light. Eventually, Anakin would betray Darth Sidious, as his power had succeeded Darth Sidious's and became more powerful than he ever was. Anakin would become the Emperor and rule alongside Luke and Leia. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a new video. Bye.